fight was Duplessis versus Izzy in the championship, or the world middleweight championship. So we checked this out at our boy Real Good _ Doty, at his place. We made burgers. We checked out the fight. It was a great time, and he will be back for the NFL season. So hope you're ready. NFL show, Tales from the Crib Football is coming back, baby. But what did you think, co-host? We basically watched all of the prelims. We didn't see any of the, we only watched the main card. We didn't watch the prelims or early prelims. What did you think about the fights we watched?
I mean, a lot of the fights were good. It wasn't boring like the last UFC event where a lot of them ended in decisions. I mean, this one was people was either getting knocked out or they was tapping out, which is pretty good.
That's what you want to see.
It's what you want to see. But I mean, with the whole Duplessis Izzy fight, at first I was like, man, Izzy may have a chance. But then as soon as I seen that Drake betted on Izzy, I automatically knew before they hit the ding ding bell for round one, we going to Plessis. And just like that, Duplessis won. I mean, the match was good. I mean,
we called it. Our boy Seth was like, Izzy's got it. He had him in a bet, but not for him to win. He just had to land a strike. It was a gimme, so of course he won that. But he's picked him in a fight, and of course since Drake bet on him, he lost, man. The Drake curse is undefeated. I think they said him in like MMA or boxing or any like type of fighting thing, that he's like 115 and like 12.
He's basically like 17 and 189. He's just horrible at bet. Never follow Drake bet. But with this fight, I mean, I'm really surprised with Duplessis because we was going round for round. Like each round could have went either way. Like the first round, Izzy won, I feel like. Then the second round, Duplessis won. Then the third round, I think Izzy won. But then it looked like Duplessis was just gassed. I thought Duplessis was gonna lose because he looked tired.
Yeah, he was tired. He was pretty tired, man. They both looked tired after a while, and then at the end, when Izzy lost, like I feel like he was basically running, like he was getting stuck like every few moves, and then like he started turning his back and running, and honestly, on the last one, I didn't know why Duplessis even jumped on his back and went for the choke,
rear naked choke,
the rear naked choke, like. I was like, man, he was already running, and then you basically got on top of him, just the ground and pound.
True.
And when you start covering up and not defend, or like you're just trying to get away, they call the fight real quick. So I felt like he could have got him out in like 5 seconds rather than trying to choke him out and eventually getting it in like 30 seconds.
True. Yeah,
but I don't know.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from because I mean, like the way he was, I'm not sure if Izzy was laying on his stomach, I forgot if Izzy was laying on his stomach or Izzy was laying on the side. I mean, if Izzy was laying on his stomach, then yeah, you can do the ground and pound, hit him on the side of the face while they face down.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because it was like he was kind of knocking him left and knocking him right, and when he knocked him right, he kind of like got on his back and kind of rode him to the ground, and instead of just like sitting on him and just like punching him until like they call the fight, because he's all he's doing is covering. He like got him in position and then got him in choke, and then eventually choked him out. True. I mean, a win is a win, but I just felt like sometimes I feel like when you're punching and the ref jumps in, that it looks like you beat him into submission rather than just you choked him out.
True. I understand that. Yeah, but at the same time, I was thinking like if he was already gasping the third round, you basically you got the clear shot to catch him in a chokehold, or you can try to like level him, level yourself up to get him on the ground and pound. But you may not get the ground and pound. He may get out. You may be too tired to swing to any actual punches to tire him out. Might not connect. He might grab you and hold you down. So, I mean, the best thing to do is, I guess, just choke him out and get it over. I'm going to just choke him out. I'm tired. He tired. Let's see what's going on.
He's not going to be able to resist. He'll just have to give in.
True. He just has to get in. But, I mean,
Duplessis has been real impressive, man. A lot of people
6 years, no losses.
A lot of people are saying that his last 3 wins might be, like, one of the biggest, like, 3 wins in a row that anyone's had in UFC history, that it's, probably like top 5 as far as like beating like 3 really good people in a row. So Duplessis on a roll. We got a clip here. Show a little bit of what on.
Look at this guy.
Izzy came out with an urn like he was finna actually do something.
Like he was
I want next is
whatever they give me. I have to be honest. You know, I honestly don't think Alex Pereira should drop down to 185. If he wants to, great, perfect. But then we're going to hear the excuses. I saw we saw Izzy stiff that man in the first round. I felt Izzy's punching power tonight. If that, Izzy has great timing. He's fast, he's long, and he has great combinations. But I felt the power. If Izzy stiffens you like that, you do not want to be in there with me, especially not when you're going to come in there with the excuses, no, I cut too much weight. That's going to happen. Everybody's going to say that. So stay at 205, fight your fight against the number 7 ranked guy.
Number 8.
Oh, number 8. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, fight your fight there.
What were your thoughts after the fight when Dricus alluded to the fact that you could have been retiring tonight? Probably from you taking your gloves off, which gave everyone, I think, skipping a heartbeat.
Nah, people would just read too much into but for me, who knows what happens? Like, again, life is fleeting. Who knows what happens? Anything can happen. He might never come back if something happens to him. Any one of us in this room could go tomorrow. So I try and take each fight, each moment as if it was my last. I only took the gloves off because it was tight after the fight. I think he's got a strong head, man. I hit him with some shots, so my hands was a bit, not broken, not even close, but just a little bit sore. So that's why I took the gloves off, but nothing about retiring. No. I told you, I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving until I want to leave.
Why you cussing at
He said he's not leaving, but I mean, like Duplessis said, like with Alex Pereira said, yeah, I'll go down to 185 from 205, but Duplessis is like, but if I beat you, you're gonna be like, yeah, but I went down in weight. But then
it'd be like Ryan Garcia.
Exactly.
I had no strength.
Exactly.
I was barely alive.
So, but if Duplessis moves up to 205, the fight Alex Pereira and loses, then Duplessis doesn't lose his belt because he's in a whole nother weight class. So he just loses in the heavyweight and then goes back to middleweight and he has a title.
Yeah.
So I mean, they don't want. So we want to know about that, but a lot of people.
We'll see, man. He might put that out there, like, "Hey, I'll fight you, but I ain't gonna put my belt on the line."
I mean,
you ain't coming down because that'll be excuse city. I'm coming up, and I don't gotta risk the belt.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, we gotta see who wants to see that fight. But a lot of people say they want to see the Strickland fight because the Strickland fight ended was close. It ended in decision. Ended in a split decision. So a lot.
Yeah. I remember I watched that fight and I felt like it could have went either way, but I feel like Duplessis got the nod because of takedowns.
I hate
and that one point he elbowed him, Sean, and he like cut his eyebrow, and so like he had a lot of blood. Like it would clean it and it would look like nothing, but then like when they start fighting, it would start bleeding again, and so it looked like he was like way more messed up than he was. So Duplessis won on that, but I mean, it's kind of close because you feel like when it's really close, you should give it to the champion because Sean was the champion. And it was close. I mean, I would say, yeah, Duplessis won, but he wasn't the champion, and he didn't knock him out, and it was close, even though he did I would give it to him. He kind of did win by a little bit. But I feel like when it's the champ, you could just call it a draw or
it was not a clean.
Or give it to the champ, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. So it was real close. So you never know how Duplessis is going to go against Sean. And Sean was a little bit tame. He came out a little bit tame, not his normal attacking self. So we'll see if he, if they do another fight, if it'll be a different story.
Exactly, but you already know, man. What's coming up next? UFC 3. I think it's 306. It's gonna be Shane O'Malley. It's gonna be fighting Sugar Sean's gonna be fighting Merab. I mean, it's gonna be Merab. It's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait to see that, man. Who you got your money on? Sugar?
I mean, it's one of those fights where it's someone that stands up versus someone likes to wrestle. So it's like, who gets first? Is he gonna shoot first and get him to the ground and get him in a hold, or is Sean is gonna knock him out? While they're standing up.
Exactly.
So it's one of those fights. Like it could go either way, and you can also get knocked out when you try to shoot sometimes because you lower your guard. So
it's gonna be a good one.
It's gonna be a good one. And a lot of people think that Merab is the guy, the one guy that can beat Sean. They feel like he's his kryptonite because he's so good at jiu-jitsu and all that wrestling stuff.
Ooh, we got to see about that. I mean, we're gonna be watching it, and we're gonna be watching the Canelo